At the end of 2010, I was diagnosed with prostate cancer and was in need of care, and subsequently in January of 2011 had prostate surgery, and then had some reoccurrence or some residual, and so they recommended that I would be in need of radiation, would be the next line of defense. When you live in a rural community like Carlsbad and others, you find a lot of the specialists are going to be somewhere else besides Carlsbad. We thought we don't want to go too far away from home to get there, and what providers became overwhelming. So I reached out to Julie Crow.
I've known Boz for about 20 years. I met him through my previous employer. He was the leading insurance agent in Carlsbad, and then after coming to UMC, had not talked to him in a while. And then one day he called and looked like he needed radiation therapy. Didn't want to travel to Houston or Albuquerque, and asked me about our system. And so I told him about what we do here at UMC, the great service that we provide, quality of care at the cancer center, made a few phone calls.
And then from there, she directed me to oncology doctor, radiation doctor, and then ultimately the decision to have treatment for the radiation at UMC as well. And then really neat how the Hope Lodge is in the front yard at UMC, so all worked out great. Match made in heaven.
You know, my job here at UMC is negotiation of managed care contracts. So rarely do I have the opportunity to work on an individual basis with a patient. I always love having the opportunity to tell about what we do and what our team does and the quality of care here at UMC, because I personally feel like even though if I didn't work here, this is the place I would come for healthcare services.
The employees obviously have a job to do, but when you put passion with that, that's a win-win. The only way you really understand and know that that's a win-win when you go to other places and you don't have that situation. You have someone doing their profession, but if they don't have compassion and the passion and the empathy, then that becomes a challenge. Julie, for a ambassador herself in UMC, is incredible, because we hear that expression a lot. She goes truly out of her way over and above what normal job duties might be.
So if we can make an impact on one individual, then that individual becomes the ambassador for the health system. If I can get one individual to come through our door for medical service, we will capture them as a patient for a lifetime. That's what I think an ambassador at UMC is.